do this. This is a real take right here. Big 3 boxing, baby. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. We got
Tony,
Toucan,
Parker.
What we're trying to do here is give you guys some real boxing information, some real unbiased stuff. Because shout out to the IBFP, by the way, he's real unbiased. But we're gonna give you some real boxing predictions and boxing news and boxing thoughts, just whatever. People are just biased out there. We want to give you some real information, so that's our objective here.
This is for real boxing fans, not fake boxing fans.
No barbershop conversations around here, baby. Real shit only. So
real fighters.
So that's our introduction. Shout out to ES News Reporting and Fino Boxing and the IBFP, real unbiased. And so we're gonna start off with the big news. The Espys. Who the hell is representing boxing at the Espys? Well, guess what? Canelo and Ruiz.
Two Mexicans.
Goddamn, we got 12 champions right now.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith, the hater.
Yeah, the motherfucking 5-head. And shout out to Dan Raphael, the fat rat. So you guys are all, too biased. You guys, I don't even know how the hell you guys got on ESPN. We should be on ESPN.
Yeah, I don't know. ESPN, you gotta
clean up your act, though, buddies.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Ruiz. First of all, what do you get? The best comeback or the best
upset of the year?
Upset of the year.
We got upset of the year, knocking out a big guy, Joshua.
Undefeated Olympian, 22-0, 21 knockouts. I mean,
pound for pound was third pound for pound.
He was it started off at an 18-1 underdog and it ended at 11-1 underdog. So fuck. I mean, are you kidding me? Nobody. Look at how big he was. Look at how sculpted he was. Look at how Ruiz looked. Everybody was making fun of him. They're still making fun of him after he won.
Don't underestimate the heart of a Mexican.
Fat boys. So what do you think about that? Do you think he deserved that, or there was that tennis player chick that almost had it too?
Nah, Andy Ruiz, he's definitely deserved it. Yeah, deserved it.
And boxing right now, Mexican boxing's at its best right now. 12 champions, almost in every
Puerto
division.
Rico,
and we have
Puerto Rico got 0 champions.
0 champions. And Puerto Rico. We're not biased. We're just saying.
And we have a couple. Not on the top 10. That's gonna make the top 10 eventually. I think David Benavidez. He's gonna
he's a champion. He never lost it. So
yeah,
I mean,
and he's gonna smoke Durrell. That's a fact.
He lost it to Tony Montana, but he didn't lose it to any fighter.
My boy Nettie.
We'll
talk about it,
for sure. So we're gonna have 14 pretty soon. So we got a pretty good year in Mexican boxing, and like I said, Puerto Rican boxing has no champions right now. But it's not that we hate on Puerto Ricans. We actually got a lot of Puerto Rican friends. But
shout out to Puerto Rico.
But it's a goddamn shame that they don't have a champion, because those fools have always been toe to toe with Mexicans.
Always had great champions.
They have produced a lot of good champions.
They'll be back.
Fuck, one of my favorite fighters. So anyways.
So Nettie and Paquiao are going to go at it. So that's a Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Another fucking Mexican victory right there. Nettie's going to knock his ass out.
Yeah.
So anyways, shout out to the fat rat.
Fat rat.
This guy's got
a story. In Vegas at the food court. And I told him, I was there watching Santa Cruz, Frampton, part 2. And then Mikey Garcia was in the undercard with, what's that guy's name?
There was a Michael said the John Statitunin.
When he got knocked the fuck out, he almost died too. He almost killed that guy too. And I asked fat ass Dan Raphael what his prediction was. He went both against Mexico. He went against Mikey Garcia with an unknown fighter. He said he predicted Garcia was gonna get knocked out, which is bullshit. He saw that fight.
Bugalini with the small weenie here. He's doing a guest appearance, interrupting our fucking podcast. Guest appearance. You can stand here, you lame.
Whatever.
We're doing a podcast.
We're
doing a podcast.
You guys there?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
Live and direct.
Live action. So you're interrupting our first podcast. Hey, put that shit down, gang. No mames. Fucking Bugalini.
Now it's gonna have all kinds of hits.
Anyways, back to where we were. Hang on, we'll get back to you.
This is straight. Like there's nothing fake around here. Everything's real. Everything's real.
Goddamn right. So
he had his prediction against 2 Mexicans. And then,
Dan Raphael, you motherfucker. You always go against the Mexicans.
This fat ass was getting the fucking pizza.
You got Canelo not even. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was voted by to get an SP as the best boxer, but you guys don't even have him in your top 2. You guys have him top 3.
With
28 years old, he's got the best resume over anybody in that top pound for pound list.
And it's kind of funny. You got both Crawford and Lomachenko first and second, which happens
They're both
to be
top ranked.
and
ESPN.
both happen. What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck is
Fuck
that?
Your list. Fuck your list, Dan Raphael.
See, there you go.
Some fake
Dan
ass shit.
Raphael.
We'll give you our, as a matter of fact, let's give them our pound for pound list.
This is the real pound for pound list,
This
right
is a
here.
real, we all got different pound for pound lists, but they're better than ESPN's Dan Raphael's.
Top 5, right?
We're gonna do top 5
We're
only.
gonna do top 5.
So we're gonna start off with my boy Parker, his top 5.
My pound, and I'm gonna break it down on why. Canelo, like I said, Canelo, 28 years old. He's got the best resume. Just look at this resume. He's only 28 years old. All the other fighters on the pound for pound list are older and don't have the same resume as Canelo, so he's number 1. Bud Crawford, he's getting up there as far as
So
resume.
you got
He
him
doesn't
at
have
2?
Crawford. I got Crawford at 2. He doesn't have the names as Canelo, but he's got the talent and he's working his way up.
Right.
He wants all the smoke. So
He
I
was
give-
undisputed at
And
fucking
I
know,
believe
credit
he
for that.
wants to fight all the best fighters.
Yeah.
Just
Bob Arum
is
doesn't
kinda
want him to
switchy.
fight. Bob Arum's scared.
Lomachenko does not want to
Look
fight
at how
the top
everybody
fighters.
deflects. Fucking Bob Arum becomes successful and shit. You know, like we got De La Hoya, Mayweather, Mikey. Everybody has to fight him to get away from him to fucking become to fight the real. They want to get legacy. Fuck your.
Reese was with top
You
rank.
keep marinating these things, Bob Arum.
a good
What the fuck, you know? Yeah, Reese was with
Reese was with
goddamn.
top rank.
Yeah,
He had a belt
and
out
then
on
Andre
him.
Ward. Oh no, that was Goosen.
Look what happened.
But still, fucking Bob Arum, they want to build legacies. Not, I mean, yeah, you're not even making them like all this wealthy anyway. I hear you scavenge the shit out of their purse, like so. Fuck Bob Arum on this fucking protecting his fighters too much. You marinate this shit too much. It happens with Gamboa and Lopez. What happened there?
Lopez
So-
got knocked the fuck out.
and that shit
By
fell apart.
Salido,
So we're at
Salido.
number 3. We got Canelo. What you got? Canelo number 1. Crawford number 2.
For number 3, I got Lomachenko. I know it's an unpopular pick
What's
right
your
here,
list?
but I think for the little fights that he has, he's conquered 3 divisions. I gotta give him credit for that. It's not easy
Right.
to win in 1 division, let alone 3, and like less than 15 or 16 fights, whatever it is.
Right.
Number 4, Usyk. He unified, undisputed, the cruiserweight division. He deserves all the credit. And Spence, I mean, he wants all the smoke. I got to put him number 5, and that's my top 5.
All right, I'll give you my top 5 pound for pound. I got number 1 Canelo. I think in our list, I think Canelo's number 1 unanimous.
my book.
So number 1 for me is God damn, you burped this
Yeah,
shit.
like a
God
motherfucker.
damn, this motherfucker. So I got Canelo at number 1. I got number 2. I gotta give it to Bud Crawford. He's a bad boy, you know. And if Canelo wasn't there, you'd be number 1, fool. So I got Canelo Crawford number 2. Number 3, I gotta hand it to my boy Usyk, cause he was undisputed. Yeah, I got 3. I got Errol Spence at 4. And at number 5, I know it's unpopular and it's brand new, but I think he's gonna win again. And I got him at number 5 because he did something so special that no other Mexican has done. So I got Ruiz at number 5, and that's because it's gonna be the first. He's the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. So you can't knock on that. That's a big feat. Like Mexico hasn't even won the fucking World Cup, but they already got the heavyweight championship. Something that nobody's ever thought was gonna happen. You know, so.
Yeah.
I don't know
and they did
about
it.
putting Reese.
That's my pound for pound, motherfucker. What? All right, let's see the way.
I think Mexico is the only one that has a champion in every weight class except for the cruiserweight division. But it's coming soon. I think
Zurdo.
Gilberto Ramirez will get the 190
Zurdo's gonna get it.
cruiserweight champ.
So.
Somebody's gonna give it
So
to
don't knock on my list, asshole. What's your list? Let me see. What's your top 5?
Canelo. Obviously, best resume ever.
All right, ever.
I got
Right
Spence
now.
right now. On the top 5,
Mhm.
right?
Buga.
I got
Pásame
Spence.
la botella, güey.
I got Crawford. I got Usyk,
Usyk's what, number 4?
4. And then I got Lomachenko 5th.
So
Which I might even switch Lomachenko for Mikey Garcia. Just because Mikey Garcia,
I think we'll fuck him up.
Mikey Garcia will fuck him up. And Mikey Garcia took on Spence. And he was there
Shout out
to
to
be
Dr.
great. Lomachenko would have gotten knocked the fuck out by Spence. I don't think he would have been.
That is true.
I don't think he would have been 6 rounds, 5 rounds. He would have gotten knocked out,
For sure.
regardless.
And he still
So-
knock him out.
And still knocked him out. So it's debatable for me.
On
Which is
Lomachenko or
Garcia.
Garcia?
Yeah,
You can
to
put him
crack
at
the
5A, 5B.
There you
No,
go.
you can't do that. Come on.
Yeah,
What the
his-
fuck?
his list-
Oh, it's your
his
list. Yeah, I guess.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
That's right.
All right, fuck it. So
There
we
you
got
go.
that.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna run down to the predictions of next week. We got a pretty stacked
July
card.
20th.
I'm pretty surprised that it's that stacked and shit. We got 5 fucking good ass fights on this card. We got the Pac-Man Thurman. So we're gonna give you predictions for that real quick. And we're gonna start off with the undercard. Caleb Plant versus Mike Lee. I think I got Plant by decision because I don't think he's got the knockout power, and I don't think Mike Lee's ever been knocked out. Even though Mike Lee hasn't.
Both of them don't have knockout power.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking boring ass fight. So yeah, you know what? It's Plant by decision. What do
you go to Vegas, go decision.
What do you got on that one?
I got Plant by decision.
Yeah, so that one's pretty unanimous. The next we got our boy Nettie Panterita against Payano.
He's gonna crack the top 10.
I mean, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. So I got Nettie by early knockout. I got Nettie by under 5 actually. He's gonna knock the fuck out of him. I think. I don't care who it is. That fool's gonna knock. He's the best in his division, hands down.
Payano beat Warren.
I don't give a fuck. But
Nice split decision.
I think that fool Panterita's too much for any of those fools, right? Well, so what? We got a knockout Panterita.
I like Nettie by knockout.
You? Yeah. So that's unanimous.
Round.
All right. This is a fucking. I don't want to say fight of the year alert, but fight of the night alert for sure. It's gonna be fucking fight of the night.
Possibly knockout of the night.
Molina going down?
We got Lipinets versus Molina. Lipinets is no fucking joke. He's a Russian. Fucking he hangs in there. Molina's
he can take a punch.
a gladiator. He's been in a lot of wars. So what do you got on that?
I got Lipinets by knockout. I think he's gonna punish Molina. I think Molina, I respect him, but he's been in too many wars.
You think
and I think
early,
that's it.
early knockout?
I say middle rounds
Like
and stuff.
6, 7, 8.
Around there, somewhere around there.
He won't get knocked out. The ref will stop the fight.
He's
Molina.
gonna take an
Yeah.
ass beating.
Oh,
He'll take an
I
ass
think that fool cuts too, huh? He bleeds a lot too, right?
I mean, he can take a punch. He's got heart.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get knocked out too. So that's unanimous. We got Lipinets by knockout on that one. Probably mid to late fight, you know. And then the undercard, Ugas versus Figueroa Jr. I got Ugas by a boring ass decision because he's gonna be running from Figueroa. I think Figueroa, even though it looked like shit on the last
Looks
fight,
flabby against Molina.
I think he got a gift against Molina.
He did.
So
He did.
what do you?
I got Ugas on that one.
I got Ugas by decision.
I got Ugas by decision on that one. He beat Porter. I think he beat Porter.
I think Ugas beat Porter
I
too.
think
He got
beat
robbed.
3-punch Porter. Porter hit with that button like 30 times and shit.
I hate how Porter fights. He's a fucking he fights with this guy
30.
coming first.
I like Ugas too by decision.
All right, so so far so good.
We're on board on
So
all the
Pac-Man
fights.
Thurman main event. I'm gonna go with the Pac-Man by decision because Thurman, I just don't see it. I don't see that he has it. He's gonna get fucked up by any other welterweight, and he's lucky he's getting fucked up by Paquiao because I think Paquiao would get handled next by any other.
He almost got handled by this guy's lover, Josecito Lopez.